Hi, Divine Feminines, and anyone that finds this, Divine Feminines, Divine Masculines, the whole collective, or anyone that is subscribed to me. This is going to be channeled wisdom, channeled advice, Amanda's advice instead of Amanda's art, or sometimes it'll be both. And today, we're talking about how the phrase staring into the soul is not just a saying. So to start off, I want to talk about how evil eye or bad energy can be transmuted to you through eye contact. I want to give you an example. So I used to work at this retail place, and this lady comes up to me and asks me a question about something we had, or do we have it? Can this be used for this? And I was like really nice about it, and I was trying to figure it out or attempt to tell her or give her advice before I ask somebody. And my coworker was right next to me. And all of a sudden this lady starts getting weird, and she's like, "Oh, that lady. The one, she helped me the other day. She's very, very helpful." She just kept saying very, very helpful, like as if she was trying to make me feel small. And then my coworker walks away to go find what she's looking for or whatever, and I'm just left with her, and I'm just sort of looking around, like smiling, because it didn't really get that weird yet. I didn't pick up on what she was trying to do that much yet. And then I turned to her, and she's giving me this evil, demonic glare, as if she wants me to make eye contact with her so she can transfer that energy to me without doing so directly. It's kind of like if you're out and about, some people will be nice and then others will give you a dirty look or whatever. It reminds me of that. It's like they're not gonna show that they're bitter, but they sure will give you dirty looks to make you either question yourself, like, what did I do? Or just make you feel uncomfortable, and that's what she was trying to do to me. It was actually very traumatizing. Sometimes I still think about it, and it's just like that one thing that leaves a mark on you, or you think about it, and it's like, why are people like this? So she kept doing it, and I was like, is there a problem? I'm sorry I couldn't help you the way I could. Like, I feel like I can't even describe it the way it felt. Like, you just had to be there. Like, the way she was looking at me, I felt like the walls were like closing in on me, and I felt put on the spot. I felt so uncomfortable. It wasn't really a anxiety or she was actually making me upset. I just like walked away, just removed myself from the situation, and she was still talking about it when I went to the office or went to the back. She was like, I would have said something back to her. I don't know what her problem is, but, I'm all about God and all that, so I'm not going to stoop to her level. And I was like, all about God? And here you are trying to pick a fight with me. Oh, I should also mention, I thought about this after the fact. If my coworker was right next to me and she was so helpful last time, why did you come up to me as if to start something? I didn't think about that right away, and then I was like, she definitely came there just to make me, like, I don't know what it was or if she saw me before, but that was just crazy. So yeah, that was very traumatic in a way. Sometimes those people are the most evil to me because they do things subtly. I'm not even pronouncing that right. They do it in such a subtle way that you can't see what they're doing, but they know what they're doing. I'd much rather her be upfront about it, like, just, people that own that shit. Like, you're in a pissed off mood, you don't like me for whatever reason. But no, she was trying to make me question my reality or question what I was seeing. Many people have done that to me, and it's part of the reason why I became so defensive. And I'm still trying to work on that a little bit because it's happened so much. Just that little thing, and then they gaslight you for your reaction, when your reaction was rightfully so. So, yeah, Eye contact. Avoiding eye contact is a way to preserve your energy. And it's not just that scenario I described. Even when you're out and about, like, that's half the reason why I barely make eye contact with people, because that's how they get you. It's literally evil eye. Like, don't even look at them, especially if you get that feeling, or if they're like, if you're intuitive, you feel energy, you know. Not to say that you have to ignore eye contact if someone's talking to you, that's rude. But if you're out and about and sometimes you have issues like that with strangers in public, or people are just always acting weird, that's how you save yourself. That's what I started to do. And it might not be the best, but yeah, people can definitely try to transfer that energy, or they want to make you uncomfortable, make you question yourself when they don't even know you. I hope this makes sense. And I got really, you could probably hear like my scared voice, because that was like so weird. And she was a grown woman, like, so yeah. Weirdly enough, I kind of channeled this or thought about this topic before that lady even did that. So once she did that, I was like, why not talk about that as an example? Because I'm sure I'm not the only one that's been through that, where someone's just giving you this evil look. And what was very, very a red flag to me was when she starts talking about God after that. She's probably one of those, I don't want to say Jezebel or like narcissistic, but you have the nerve to talk about God and what's holy. Like, you think you're all the way up here when you're really down here. Like, you stoop to a new low, picking on someone that's not only younger than you, but wasn't bothering you in the slightest bit. Like, I was literally doing everything right. And let this be a lesson too, that it doesn't mean you did anything wrong. It's something that's going on in their life. It's something that's going on. Maybe you remind them of somebody that they don't like, which is very strange, because when I go into stores, the first thing on my mind is not to pick fights with the staff, but yeah. Staring into one's soul is not just a saying. Eye contact is very powerful, and people will either use it for good or bad. Protect your energy. Avoiding eye contact can be a way to protect yourself. It's probably even much better than evil eye jewelry period, things that protect you. It's not just a saying. Okay, guys, that's Amanda's advice. It got a little personal, and talking about that is really like upsetting, but I'm sure everyone has that one story they talk about, and it's like they can't think about it without wanting to like burst into tears, or it just like gives you a lump in your throat, because it's like, what is wrong with people? What kind of stuff you just don't understand it. But yeah, please like, subscribe, support the channel any way you can. I would really, really appreciate it. And yeah, more videos to come. Bye.